Pobrecito. Hi everybody, que rollo pollos. God, it's hot out there. Just came in. We went to get our dog a little dress.
You mean
A harness.
A harness.
And the leash. And it fits her from the top, but she's kind of long bodied, so it looks like a little shirt without calzones. Mira, vean, babies. Vean, babies. Come on.
Is she still wearing her harness?
Look it, guys.
She's still wearing her.
Yeah, she's still wearing her harness. Guácala. No, es cochina, güey.
Yes, like mommy.
No, mira. Se ve bien mona. Ay, con
That's
tu
actually
minifalda, igual que la abuela.
You deserve to
bye-bye.
be licked.
Oh, that was gross.
You deserve to be licked.
That's not nice, Jessie.
Not nice to me.
Jessie.
What?
Anyways. Chula! I was watching The Help. I think it was on Tubi. Get my glasses, guys.
Now, to get the path to your career started. One of my biggest passions in life is animals. That's why I've worked with Mars Animal Foundation for over 40 years.
Guys, y como soy bien sedienta, so I got this pineapple, I don't know what it was called, at Taco Bell. Oh my God. So delicious. I recommend it. And then I got Taco Bell. I took the kids to Taco Bell, McDonald's. I got my Diet Pepsi, and then McCoffee, whatever. But McDonald's. Más fuerte que la chingada. Let me just find something really quick. I think it's on Tubi, the movie of The Help. If you guys have seen it, if not, I recommend it. It's a good movie with them. I think I have it downstairs on DVD. I was very addicted a couple of years back on buying DVD movies. What is it? Oh, is that the real one? No, it's not. When the Bow Breaks. There's a Lifetime movie called When the Bow Breaks. It's an old movie. That one's badass. So what's up, guys? My daughter went next door because the dogs were out. Our Ellie's parents and uncle were out. The dogs. Who let the dogs out? Bueno, ahorita que venga esta niña. I hope you guys can hear me. I have my washer going on in the back. Ay, so pinche madre. So I got this. It's called Nachos Bel Grande. I used to eat this when I was in Los Angeles. I lived over there for about 3 years. And that was my first job, actually, Taco Bell. I think I told you guys. Many times that. So yeah. I love Taco Bell. That's one thing a lot of YouTubers have in common. When they vlog, they love Taco Bell. This is really good. I love nachos, but what is it? Maybe 10 years back, when people started using Velveeta instead of the nacho cheese from the can. So I fell in love with that taste, and if I ever make nachos for my house or for a little party or whatever, I'll make it with Velveeta. I do have a can there, in fact. With all this coronavirus came out and stuff, I had already bought 2 big cans of nacho cheese because I wanted to take nachos. Huh? Well, just go play in your room for now because I'm doing a video, remember? Well, then. So I told you guys we were gonna move out already. We found a place.
Just be here waiting for the blanket to be done. That way I can
I
do it
guess.
myself.
Hold on, guys, real quick.
Okay. Oh.
What was that? Did you drop something? Oh, it can feel. I had to go turn on the TV for him real quick. He has a Netflix upstairs. Yeah, where was I? Ahorita que me ponga de help. Chalupa. I hope you guys can hear me. I got my watch on. Put on my glasses. Hold on. Never again, never again. I follow a YouTuber named Lovely Mimi. She came out with some knives, you know, cooking knives, cutting knives, of course. And I've been wanting to get one. She started them off at 40. Sometimes she puts them on sale for 30. I need to get me some. Dude, I've been wanting to make those gorditas that I told you. But with carnita picada and chile verde. Where's Ollie? Girl, ponme la help, see?
It's on Netflix.
No wonder I couldn't find it. Ponmela. Jesse was gonna take his drink upstairs and he dropped it on the stairs.
Where'd you go?
Julia, come conmigo.
Yana.
We're back.
Le damos a la casa.
Diciendo unas cosas bien chévere y todo. Allí pues como. Y va a salir todo. You know what I mean?
It's like.
Oh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Ándale, come conmigo. You want my chalupa?
It's a big.
Okay. Hombre, toma con. Ay, se me fue chalupa.
It's too big.
Here's your stuff, not those though. Oh, this is the burrito. I'll eat the burrito. Órale, cállate. So I told him to make me a burrito, but just beef. You know, I was gonna get it for Jesse, but he didn't want any Taco Bell. So I got him two McChickens for later. Mira que se salió otra vez la Eli. Mocosa. Perrucha. So Julia's like, oh no, she just goes around cruising for a little bit and she'll come back. I'm afraid they're gonna steal her. She's a punk. She's worth feria. Julia paid $200 for it. She didn't mean to buy it, but she bought it in the end. She was trying to bless this guy with $200 because the Lord kept telling her to give him $200. And she said she would question the Lord and be like, I don't even know him. Why would I give him $200? And you know, the voice kept telling him, you're going to give Irvin $200. She kept saying, oh, dude, is this in my head? Or, you know when the Lord is talking to you. And if you don't know, I'll show you. Good or bad or whatever situation you're in, or maybe you're not even in a situation. You're just like that, whatever, normal, right? You hear a voice like, kind of like your conscience telling you something like, go give him $10, something like that, right? Let's say you're looking and you're going downtown and you see a little, a homeless person, or doesn't even have to be homeless, just any person. You're looking right at them and then something tells you, go give her $20, go give her $20. And you're like, ah. And you're like, why am I thinking this? I didn't think about this. I didn't even come to my mind. This and that, this and that. It keeps going in your head. Go give her $20. Go give her $20. You can. What you can do is say, God, if this is a message from you, give me a sign. Let this happen or let that happen or whatever, right? But most people that are spoken to by God, they know when it's the voice of God, like me. Yes, I'm not perfect and I sin a lot every day. But thank God, He does speak to me. And I love it. So anyways, yeah, so when you hear something like that and you're like, that's not me thinking it. Why would I give somebody, a stranger, $20? You keep doing it, you keep hearing it. What you do is you go in there first, you get your $20 and you go, and you tell her, I don't even know you or anything, but God has told me to give you $20. I don't know if you needed them. That happened to me with one of my pastoras, okay? One of my pastors, the wife's pastor, which is a pastor as well. She already passed on, though. But I went to give her my 10% of whatever I made, right? And as I was coming back, I remember I had a van. I was coming back to the van. Something was telling me, give her another 20. Give her $20. Give her $20. And I was like, say what? Why am I thinking this? And I knew it wasn't me thinking it or saying it. So I knew it was the voice of God. And I went. I think that was the first time that He spoke to me. One of the first times. So I went and got a 20 and I rang her doorbell again. And I said, Pastora. Then I told her in Spanish, but she spoke English as well. I told her, I don't know what you're going through or what's going on, but God told me to give you this. And then me, was the first time, I think one of the first times that He spoke to me. I was like, did you need it? She said, yes, sister. And she started crying, my God. And I said, that what I've heard before in the past is the voice of Jesus, telling me to do something or not to do something. He's used me in a lot of ways. I'll tell you a story. Aquí no hay mentiras. Aquí puro rollo, straight up. I had a friend named Patty, one of my best friends. Love her to death. She lives across the street. When I met her, our daughters were in pre-K. My Julia and her Lupita. They were 4 years old in pre-K. So when I'd walk Julia to school, which is like, let's say 2 long blocks, right? But back then I could walk and I was more energetic. I went and walked every day, and sometimes I'd bump into this one lady. But I never turned around to look at her or nothing. I just You know, if we bumped into each other this way, then I would say buenos dias, you know, good morning. And that's it. Girl, you want to bite this? It's just carnita molida. Just like my burros that I make. So rico. Because there's some Taco Bell sauce in there. So then, I don't know, but we began talking. We hit it off as friends, and she was cool, and I loved her right away. I love all my friends. One time I didn't see her walking her little girl for like maybe a week or a couple of days. I hadn't seen her. I was worried about her. I didn't know where she lived. I knew she lived across from me, but I didn't know which apartment. I thought I saw her in the morning, but she was like, when I was coming, she was already gonna go in, so she went earlier. But I saw her after school. And then she tells me, she says, I don't have time in Spanish right now, but can I see you here? Can you meet me here in the morning at 7:30? Because I really need somebody to talk to. And I said, yeah. She don't speak English, okay? So everything we were saying in Spanish, of course, but I'm just telling you. So the next day, sure enough, I left at about 7:15, got there. Oh, of course, she came up to me. We were just cooking there with all the other mamas and whatever. Watching our kids go in. The bell rang. And the kids went in. All the mommies left. So I saw her, she would keep rubbing her stomach, right? And then I told her, so she'd go like this, like a face, you know, with pain in it. And then I tell her, I'm like, sorry, scratching my nalga. That means the guy's thinking of you. Woo! Anyways, I told her, why were you holding your stomach right now? You're in pain, huh? And then she said, yeah. I sat, there's like a little monkey bars and stuff like that for the kids to play in the kids' ground. So I was sitting there. And then she said, she calls me Doña Irma, and I hate it. That's a sign of respect, but it means like, not Mrs. Irma. It means like, to be honest, it means like old lady Irma, but in a respectful way, but in Spanish. Doña, it just means that you're older, wiser, okay? All her family, from oldest to youngest, they all call me Doña Irma. And I hate it, but I can't get none of them to stop. But anyways, here come my esposo, Don Miguel. He told me, ay, Doña Irma, es que me detectaron neumonitos. That they detected something in her stomach, in her uterus. It turns out she had a lot of little baby tumors in her uterus. The tears ran down. She told me, do you know how much I wanted to give my husband another child? Because they had Lupita. Dude, and I swear to God, delante de Dios, que me está escuchando, I swear, I have no reason to lie. What possessed me to? I don't know. But my hand, I put my hand on her stomach like this. And then, I don't even remember. I wasn't thinking these words, they just came out, okay? I said, Patricia, I'll say it in Spanish. No tengas miedo. Tú vas a tener un niño y va a estar saludable y va a estar sano y se va a llamar Jesús. And then I took my hand off. What I said, I'll tell you in English, was, don't be scared, Patricia. You're going to have a boy, and he's going to be healthy, and he's going to be just fine, and his name is going to be Jesus. She didn't look at me anyway. She just, I guess, blew me off. Next week, she tells me, Doña Irma, I'm pregnant. And she said that the doctor told, how did you get pregnant? If, you know, you have all this, we were already going to schedule you to maybe even give you a hysterectomy, remove everything, or just those little tumors or whatever. Dios me ayudó a predecirlo. And I've had visions like that in my life. Not oh my God, a lot, but something, maybe 5 in my life that tell me that God wants me for Him, and also tells me to stop doing, the bad things that I do, because I do. We sin every day. I always keep trying to stop smoking, and then I pick up the nasty habit again. Drinking is not a problem. I have liquor here and I don't drink it. I have a couple of beers in here. Look, I'll even show you. I have hold on. A cheapy natural light. I don't like them. My friends have left them here. Modelo with Clamato. I'm gonna reach the other ones, but it's 2 more tall boys of Tecate. And then I have my bottle over there of vodka. I can drink anytime I want to. I choose not to. I cannot just have one drink and that's it. And not that I get pica, but I drink. If I drink, it's because I want to feel a buzz. Usually when I want to feel a buzz, it's because there's dancing going on, and because I'm going to get the courage to dance, right? Because without the drinks, I'll probably be dancing like this. But with drinks, I'll be like, get it, girl. Woo! Get it, girl. Woo! Me a loco. But also, like, I keep it at that buzz. Maybe have another drink. Like, let's say another Smirnoff. Once I feel like going a little bit too much, then I start drinking water, or I order a club soda preparada. Club soda with lemon, and real good. And water with ice, sober you out, But I never drove home like that. Well, maybe 3 times. 3 times I did get home, I kind of fucked up. Pero, thank you, Jesus took care of me. There's a freaking fly in here. Damn it. But anyways, yeah. So I was able to see that, and she did. She named him Joshua Jesus. Yeah. That little boy is now, how old is Joshua? Like about 11, 12? See that? I had him affect that little boy in my Facebook as a friend, but then I said, no, he don't need to be seeing what I upload and shit, I don't upload nothing bad, but, when I would go out and when I would dress a little bit more provocative and show more, even more than that right there, he don't need to see it. So I unfriended the little boy because I said, no. And besides, I never talked to him. The little boy. But yeah, he was, I should have baptized him or whatever. What else have I seen? This is kind of normal, okay? I think it's happened to most of us once in a while, or maybe once in a lifetime. I had a problem at my church. I can't say which one. I argued really bad with my pastor, which is a big no-no. I didn't understand that till later. Never to judge them, never to talk about them, or even what I did, tell them off. Because justice will be done, you will come back to it. Well, when this pastor told me, come here, hey, you and this, and this, and that. Se me soltó la boca, and I was like, who do you think you are? He was like, and I said, where do you get off correcting me? When look at your kids. What do your kids do? What do my kids do? And I said, you act like you're blind, but I said in Spanish, you act like you're blind, but you're. Listen, this kid, your 4 kids. These 2 do this, these 2 do that. And you've seen it, and you don't say nothing. After I told him everything that I wanted to tell him, and then he told me, you can't be telling me this stuff. And I said basically, why the hell not? But I didn't know I wasn't, you're not supposed to argue with a pastor or with a preacher or whatever, You're not supposed to. Never. It's bad. Anyways, so this happened, right? I must say, maybe barely a couple days passed. And I was sitting here in the kitchen. I'm always here in the kitchen because we have a TV here, and I'm always here, I was always here cutting up food, whatever, to make food. I'm always cooking and stuff in here. Perdón. And I was crying, and I was like, oh my Lord, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Bájale, Jesus. I said, what am I going to do now? I don't have this church. Oh my God. And then I said, God, give me a sign. What do I do? What do I do? I was crying and crying. And something told me, look out the door. Like I tell you, I already know the voice when it's the voice of God. And then I said, okay, God. I don't know why, but I'll go look. I was barely going to open the handle. There was a flyer in my right there in the handlebar, the screen door. A flyer, and I opened it up, and it said, such church is going to open up next week. And it was right here, like 3 minutes away in the mall. And I was like, oh, really? Okay, God, yeah, you want me to go to church? How? I'm going to start going to this church. We stayed there for a couple of years. I loved it. But yeah, I got text you. I had a friend that told me a story once. I'm going to tell you. She said that one day she didn't have milk. She didn't have, she was down to her last groceries. She was used to feeding her kids really well because she was a good cook as well. If not, they would go out and eat a lot. And she said she just started feeling really sad and down, and she was in her living room, and then she said something kept telling her to look outside. And she was like, what? And then she said again, something telling her, get up and go look outside your door. And she was like, she didn't want to listen. And she said 10 minutes passed, and that voice told her louder, get up and look outside. We're in a more forceful way, right? And she did. Sure enough, there was a $20 bill folded and thrown right there on the floor. And she said, thank you, God. It was your sign. And she said that everything fell in place. Like it just so happens her neighbor knocked, and her neighbor was feeling sad and telling her that she needed somebody to talk to, whatever. She said that's where I come in, God. Okay, you're going to give me the words to make her feel better. He also gave her the way to, hey, you know what? I'm hungry. How about let's go get some, whatever, McDonald's, whatever. Con esos $20, they came back. They all had lunch with those $20. And she was able to give word to her neighbor and tell her experience about finding the $20. That's what happens when God talks to you, or when you see things or whatever. You have to tell somebody. Why? Not to show off, only to glorify Him, to give Him glory. And I call it aumentarles la fe a cada persona. Like when you have some kind of a dealing with the Lord, talk about it, porque tú aumentas la fe de otra gente. And they'll believe you. It's easier for them to believe more in Christ when they hear something come out of, a person, a normal person like you and me. But yeah, it turned out to be religious, but that's okay. But anyways, I guess that's what God wanted me to do with you guys, talk about God. But yeah, I love God, and I didn't notice either, because I'm already 50. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm gonna be 51. Oh my God.
And I have to get my tubing. I have to get the laps. No.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably gonna hurt.
Tomorrow, Jesse's got lab work. That's true. Dudes, tomorrow I'm gonna be 51 no manches. I haven't finished this because it's when it gets cold, it starts tasting salty. I'm not a salty person. Remember I told you guys my sodium is very down. I was wondering if you're not. My doctor said if my sodium intake didn't increase a little bit at least, it was gonna make me, I don't know if there's salt pills or ask me to start salting my food more. I don't know how the hell you up your salt. But things that are real salty, when I put them in my mouth, I can't even chew them because I feel all the salt right here in my tongue. I'm going to let you guys go. These are already cold. I might drop them in the microwave, but maybe like in 20 minutes. Because the washing machine is going to stop, so I need to go hang my blankets. My blankets, guys. We have 2 puppies, as you know. And in the night, sometimes if Julia doesn't sleep with them, she locks her door, so they're in the house free to run. So they're always coming up. One of them, baby, she'll jump on my bed, and the other one she's too short, so she go.
Yeah, she tried to. She bites babies though.
Oh yeah, she bites babies a lot. Oh, we bought her that dress and then
wait, can I tell you something?
No, espérate. So we open the blanket like this, me and Jesse, and they both go under there and they go to sleep. It's so cute. In the night only, when they know that it's dark, because in the day, you can hear them fighting under the blanket. Oh no, it's fucking funny.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you guys go because my washer. Sorry, guys.
I've seen in Ellie's.
So I got tested for corona
I've
for the
seen Ellie's
COV.
parents get on our bed. I've seen Ellie's parents.
It said not detected. Negative, but I know 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 people that have it already, and I was close to them, or handshaking or whatever. But I don't have it. Amen. Julia doesn't have it either, but she's got she doesn't feel well. She coughing, she'll throw up. She's got the symptoms like if it was. I think it's just a flu. Because it started off, I think, flu-like symptoms. So yeah, I got my mine. It says not detected. So amen.
So
But yeah, you guys in the
detect
night
it?
say a prayer for all the people that are, dealing with coronavirus. It's starting to hit close to home, and it's scary. It's scary. I'm scared.
You mean the
But
hornet?
also, you have to trust